Salut, c'est Géraldine. Welcome chez Comme, Française TV. Live in France, feel at home. When you meet a French person your age for the first time, should you use tu or vous? When you're talking to a French colleague for the 30th time, should you use tu or vous? When you greet a French neighbor's son, should you use tu or vous? This is what we're going to talk about today in Comme Française TV. Tu or vous? This is the big question in France. Say you're greeting a French sister you've already met. You may be thinking, should I kiss her or shake her hand? Choosing tu or vous can feel the same way. In this episode of Comme Française TV, I will give you some guidelines on how to figure this out. First, a fundamental rule. Unfortunately, there is no rule. Just like choosing whether to kiss or shake hands, French people can be just as clueless as you are when it comes to using tu or vous. In some situations, we even feel uncomfortable with this topic too. So don't freak out if you don't know. Also, you're a foreigner, so people will be more forgiving if you use tu instead of vous. As we will discuss in rule number 5, they may even tell you which one to use with them. Tu. If you don't know, use vous. If you don't know which one to use at all, use vous. It's better to sound a little too polite than overly familiar. When to use vous? Vous is meant to show respect. The verb for the act using vous is vous voyez. You should use vous with your boss, your colleagues, your neighbors, anyone way older than you, more than 20 years of difference, people you don't know, your in-laws, people you show respect to, for example, the teacher, the doctor, the lawyer, officials. Don't forget your conjugation when you use vous. You know, it's the one that ends with ez, pronounced e. When to use tu? The verb for the act of using tu is tutoyer, tutoyer. Tu is meant to show familiarity. You will use it with your friends, your partner's friend, children and teenagers, colleagues you've known for a while, and anyone who asks you to. Also, in networking events where everybody uses tu, use tu. For example, when I organize an event in Grenoble, I use tu straight away to make people feel included in the community. In case you didn't notice, this is what I do with you as well. How to go from vous to tu. When we don't know people very well, we use vous. Then, most often, unless it's with your doctor, boss, or an elderly person, over time we end up using tu. To be honest, it's usually an awkward moment to go from vous to tu, but it's normal. This is what the other person will tell you. On se tutoie? On se tutoie? On peut peut-être se tutoyer maintenant. On peut peut-être se tutoyer maintenant. Je peux te tutoyer? Je peux te tutoyer. When someone asks you this, always say yes. It would be awkward to say no. Then switch to tu straight away. And that's it. The first sentence will sound weird, but it won't take long to feel natural. Et toi? Your French will improve only if you take action by using what you learn on Comme Française TV. Share your experience by leaving a comment below this video. Did you already know these rules? Have you ever been unsure of whether to use tu or vous in French? Which did you choose? The comment section is the best area to start discussions and ask questions. Would you like to receive exclusive content from Comme Française? Subscribe to Comme Française to receive my exclusive tips on real life in France every Tuesday, plus an exclusive video lesson. Present yourself in French, it's free. Merci for watching Comme Française TV. Live in France, feel at home. Allez, salut!